Joining me right now is Kentucky Senator Rand Paul. Senator, good to have you on the program. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
What are your thoughts on that poll that just 42% are feeling approvingly of Donald Trump?
Well, I think the polls go up and down every day, but the most important poll was the election, and a significant part of the country looks like they want something different. I think that they believe that President Obama went too far with job-killing regulations and high taxes and control of the economy. So I think they want something different, and I think we have anemic economic growth, and I think we really need to try to unleash the American, economic engine, the job creation engine, and I think we can. I think one of the things you're going to see on day one is repeal of quite a few regulations.
Yeah, let's talk about that, because the future of Obamacare is certainly uncertain at this point. We're seeing a shift in how Americans are viewing the health care law. These Fox News polls show that 28% of registered voters think that it should be expanded, which is up 7% from July of 2015. And overall, 50% of voters view Obamacare favorably now, which is up 9% from August of 2015. What do you think about that, and how does that play into what is about to happen to Obamacare?
I think it depends on who you are. Some people haven't been very much affected by Obamacare. If you're in a Medicare plan, you're not as much affected by it. If you have a group insurance plan, maybe not so much affected by it. But if you're in the individual market and you do a poll of those in the individual market, I think you'd find great dissatisfaction because the premiums have been going through the roof in the individual market. The insurance companies are losing hundreds of millions of dollars. So Obamacare is a disaster for anybody who's a small business person or an individual. And that needs to be fixed immediately before the whole thing spirals down the drain. And we have some good ideas, and what I've been promoting is that we should have a replacement bill the same day, a vote on replacement the same day that we repeal.
And what would that look like? Because isn't that where the details are really sketchy? What do you want that replacement to look like, Senator?
We already have it in bill form, and we will introduce it in the Senate on next Tuesday or Wednesday. It's already written. We're putting the final touches on it. It involves ideas that the vast number of Republicans and the vast number of free market economists agree to. We legalize the sale of all forms of insurance, particularly inexpensive insurance, get rid of the Obamacare mandates that make insurance expensive. We allow people to save, expanded health savings accounts, tax-free with some tax credits. We let you buy your insurance, pay your premiums through your health savings account. And then the final thing, which may be the most important thing, we let individuals come together and form an association to buy insurance. There is a problem. There always has been a bias against small businesses and individual owners. There's no reason in the world other than an artificial government reason why one individual should be in an insurance pool of their own. You don't buy life insurance that way. You never buy anything that way. So we're going to let people come together and form an association. And ideally, we have associations that will have 100,000 people, maybe 1 million people in them, and then they will be protected and have great leverage to reduce their prices as well.
Yeah, that's really good analysis. Well, we will look forward to your introduction of that bill this coming Tuesday.